Hi writers, and welcome to our course. I'm Professor Walker, your fearless leader, and this video is to walk you through our homepage and show you where to go to get all the things that you need. I am super excited. I just learned how to use HTML for coding, so you guys are my first class that I get to experiment with regarding all these little interface features on our homepage. So there's many ways to the mountaintop, and there's also many ways to find what you need on our homepage. You can navigate on the left side here by clicking on any of these blue links, and then you can also scroll down on our homepage and click on any of the buttons here. If you see a little heart lock here, that means that little area is locked for now. So what's open so far is Porch Talk, where we're going to keep it real. If you have anything you want to talk about, questions or concerns, things you want to discuss, whether it has to do with literary concepts or analyzing literature or navigating some student resource on campus. Porch Talk is a place where it's a safe space for us to share ideas and come together. We are a community where we can all answer questions, so feel free if you see someone looking for something or in need of something to hop on there and answer their question. The first place you're going to start is our little Start Here button. This is going to give you information about our course. It's going to give you information about the syllabus, which I know tends to be a little dry and boring at times, but it's really important. It's our contract, it's our agreement, and it's really how we communicate as a community. It's how we create our classroom culture, because guess what? We decide how we function together. And so our number one goal in class is to feel safe, that you feel safe, and our second goal is that you feel free to share your ideas, because that is how we grow. When you feel safe, your body is calm and you are activating your parasympathetic nervous system. When your parasympathetic nervous system is activated, your frontal lobe opens up. You're able to think critically. You're able to delve into ideas. If you're stressed out and feeling anxious or overwhelmed, I want to invite you to go ahead and take a deep breath all the way down into your belly. You're going to shut that sympathetic nervous system off, and you're going to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, and that's going to open you up so that you're able to learn. Whenever you're stressed or anxious, you're not able to learn. Your frontal lobe shuts down and you operate in that reptile stem area. And so our goal here is to keep our hearts open, ourselves open, so that we're learning and digging deep into literature. These are stories, folks. We're storytellers. We live in a world where stories are all around us. Just take 1 second and think about your own family dynamic and all the beautiful stories that you've learned just in the time that you've been a human being. And that's what we're doing here with literature. I know that sometimes people can feel overwhelmed because literature seems like it's difficult or hard, or you're looking for some right answer. But guess what, folks? There's no one right answer for literature. There's so many ways to view the world. And our task here is to learn all these different lenses that we can take on, like scientists, and put on a magnifying glass and see different things and then share different ideas. So we can realize there's so many ways that we can make meaning. So please click on the syllabus. There's a lot of time and energy that goes into making this document, because it's really supposed to represent the way that we're going to be learning, the different topics that we're going to be going over. And so allow yourself, carve out a little space for yourself to go over it if you have any questions. I can already see from clicking on it right now that I need to fix something, so there's that. This is a writing class. We get to edit as we go and revise. It's part of the writing process. Normally we are assigned an essay and we do that essay and we never look at it again. We don't go back and revise it. And so in this class, we're going to adopt the philosophy of a writing practice. My goal for you, my intention for you, in the yogi world, we call that a sankalpa. My intention for you and for us is that you're able to open yourself up to a beautiful writing process that works for you, so that when you delve into the world of ideas by putting that pen on paper, you're able to really open up your voice and speak from your heart very clearly to your audience, and that's us. We're going to be able to read your ideas and give you feedback about how your ideas inspire and get us thinking and get us questioning. So skim over that syllabus so you feel more confident with what it is you're being tasked to do in this class. It's critical thinking through literature. So we have those two ways of seeing the world, through question and investigation like a scientist, with different types of reasoning, which we'll jump into. All this stuff is things that you've learned before. Every single thing we're going to go over is going to be somewhat familiar to you because you've spent so many years learning. And we're going to tap into that, what we call a dendrite, that little part of your brain that looks like a little tree. And we're going to tap into your ways of knowing, and that dendrite is going to grow because that's how it works. Prior knowledge is there, and then you learn something new related to something that you kind of know a little bit about, and your little tree grow, your little neurological pathways, they grow, and you just become wiser, you become more knowledgeable, and you're able to look at the world around you, to just look at the world around us and all the wild things that are happening, and you're able to see beauty in it. And that's the value of literature in our lives. That's the value of critical thinking in our lives. So again, on the homepage here, I really want you to feel familiar for now with just these first 3 buttons. Start here, where you're going to get lots of information about the course and about how to contact me. There's pictures of my kids on there and my cat. And then Porch Talk, where we're going to keep it real and we can post and share ideas, content related or not. And then the last one, as we navigate and transition over into week 1 and weeks 2 for short story. So those are the 3 main ones for now. There's a lot to learn, so I ask that you're patient with yourself. I ask that you're patient with the rest of us as we're learning too. If there's any links that are faulty or dates that look wonky, let me know, and I'll jump back in and I'll explore that and fix it if it needs to be fixed. But I'm really excited to meet you. Have a wonderful day.